get interested in me.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Forest City Film Festival Awards Night. I'm Rebecca Zandbergen. I host CBC Radio's morning show, London Morning. I'm really happy to be here with you and happy to host again. What an extraordinary year. Congratulations to everyone who is here and has submissions in. Just a big night in so many ways. And we're taking steps back to normal, which is just great as well. So thank you for joining us as we now celebrate the wonderful films we've enjoyed for the past 6 days. So we just saw some of the highlights, and if something caught your eye that you haven't seen, just a reminder that these films are still available to watch on the on-demand site until October 29th, and that starts tomorrow morning. And we encourage you to keep exploring all of the films. Now, before we get underway, we would like to gratefully acknowledge that the festival is located on the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe of the Chippewas of the Thames First Nation and the Lenape of the Munsee Delaware Nation of the Oneida Nation of the Thames, which is a part of the Haudenosaunee Confederacy. The territory is subject to the Dish with One Spoon Treaty, and we are grateful to live and work on this beautiful land. Now, I first hosted the awards ceremony last year, and it is so wonderful to be here, and this is the 7th year of the film festival. And to see it bouncing back is always exciting, and to see the film festival really working to be something that our community can really celebrate and be proud of. So it's a testament to the creativity in this region of southwestern Ontario that we've heard and seen more than 85 films this year. Now, before we present the awards tonight, I'm going to pass it over to the tireless executive director of our film festival, Dorothy Downs, to say a few words as well.
Thanks so much, Rebecca. So here we are. This is it. Another year is celebrating the talent of Southwestern Ontario is under our belt and now behind us, drawing to a close. Every year at this time brings a combination of complete exhaustion and exhilaration. As I reflect back on the incredible talent and the incredible films that we've seen and celebrated. As we looked around this year, it was kind of evident that we still need to rebuild our audience from the pandemic. People aren't quite ready to come back in full force. But it's people like you who have kept us focused on why we do this and what's important here during this week at the Forest City Film Festival. So thank you. So some of the highlights for me and for us as a team, one of them, the new Best of the World Fests program that we've brought together it was stellar, absolutely wonderful, and a beautiful addition to our festival. Even if not enough people from London came out to enjoy all of these incredible films this year, it was very special to be able to bring these films prior to their general release. The Youth Festival was another one that was just an incredible highlight. It allowed incredibly talented high school student filmmakers to shine as they find their talent and they find their interests. This year, I really realized that the difference that we have in these young filmmakers' lives and giving them these opportunities. It was also amazing to see so many filmmakers out at the Ontario Screen Creators Conference, and lots of phenomenal experts this year. And of course, the $60,000 feature film pitch is an amazing way to wrap up that incredible conference. So lots of highlights, and I'm sure that each of you in this room will have highlights that will stick with you for many years to come from the 2022 Forest City Film Festival. Thank you to our presenting partner, XRM Media, for their support of emerging talent and filmmakers and their commitment to creating new and innovative storytelling and filmmaking that resonates with a global audience. I would also like to thank the London Arts Council. We are funded in part by the London Arts Council and the City of London through the Community Arts Investment Program. We also want to thank our star sponsors, Learners Lawyers, Old Oak Properties, TD Bank, Auburn Developments, Fanshawe College, and of course Film London, who is the presenting partner of the Ontario Screen Creators Conference and one of the sponsors on our $60,000 feature film pitch. And finally, we thank the Wolf Performance Hall, our home for the past 7 years. We love you. Thank you for your generosity. We would not be able to bring this event to you without all of the 29 sponsors and 14 funding partners that we have. So check them out. Please take home some of the programs tonight. It will help us not throw out so many. But look at the back, and if you see any of these funders out there, please thank them for us. They're wonderful. Also, we all should thank the team of staff, the tech team, and the volunteers at this festival. They need a big round of applause, please. Yeah. You guys honestly make this event so incredible. Look at the stage, the volunteers are amazing, and the staff has worked tirelessly to bring this to us all. And last, but definitely not least, thank you to you, the filmmakers and our audiences, for coming in person to make this festival the joy that it is to put together. And so now, let's on with the show. Let the awards begin.
Thanks, Dorothy. So we're going to begin with short documentaries. In them, you'll find nuggets of wisdom, insight, and entertainment. This year, of course, there were such strong submissions. It was a difficult choice, of course, for jurors. So let's take a look at a preview of this year's short doc category.
I still feel like an outsider in my own hometown. It's difficult walking out there and knowing that people hate you just because you wear something on your head.
We talk so much about inclusion and diversity, but are we actually raising awareness? Are we actually educating the public about what accepting people is?
There's no easy way to look around and realize that the world as we know it is dying. People really don't want to deal with confronting the possibility that when they look out the window, everything they're looking at is temporary.
There's either two forms of, you can see, oh, you know what, it's your problem. I went through the same, I lived, you go ahead and do your stuff now. That's one way to look at it. The other one is, you know what, I don't want you to have to go through what I went. Let's try and give you a hand so you don't.
As swimming inventory as money. And as soon as we mistake living things for money, you run into lots of problems.
Ottawa is about to announce a moratorium on northern cod.
We were heading for trouble.
Cod, in my opinion, gives Newfoundland and Labrador a special attention.
Plans to do Rakavan Havanaman here and then Turelepa on the instruments.
You know, I think it can be seen as a moralistic issue when, in fact, we're supporting people who need help. And they need health care.
I had a struggle, personal struggle of what am I? I did figure out most of it with professional help, but not quite enough that I can let the other person inside come out, because I'm also concerned about what the world see me as a profession.
I can't say I was nervous because by the time we found out, it was already being taken care of.
People were a little more cautious and a little bit thankful that it actually didn't occur.
Maybe they considered it because it's such a quiet little backwater.
I would never think that this town would be a focal point for a terrorist plot.
A is for anxiety, your body's response to stress. B is for Blur's Day, your calendar's a mess.
C is for catastrophizing, that the worst is coming true. D is for doom scrolling. Well, what else is there to do?
Good boy. Like, I always compare a rescue to trying to catch a waterfall with a wine glass. because there's just so many. There's so many of them. You get dogs like this and dogs like this that, you know, people step up and help, and the support they receive is wonderful. And then there's terrible, horrible things that you see that just will haunt you forever.
When we, you know, think about what that word kinisitotam means, it's really talking about embodied knowledge, and embodied knowledge that comes from relationship to the land.
I would say go and sit with the old ones, those ones that know the language, those ones that know ceremony, those ones that know medicine.
It's not just that it was used for war and now lives in peace. From D-Day fighting all the way through France, into Holland, into Germany, there were other tanks being knocked all around, but there was something special about this tank.
This tank in particular was always kind of a meeting spot, so you know, as you go through life, you sort of lose touch with people, but one constant was if we're going to meet up in London, we would always start here.
We have the largest collection in the world of those. The kids are older now and maybe not quite as interested, but Felix helped recently database a whole bunch of things.
There's a database for it.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Great.
We take it very seriously.
That is very serious,
yeah, no, I know it's true.
15-year-old Chloe Ngakoso was wearing her glasses and a blue head wrap as she stood in front of her school board office with a very specific message.
And after that, I started feeling really empowered, so I started painting these empowered women, and that led to the inspiration of the imagery on my shirts.
My favorite ones are still the ones that I built earlier on. There's a Strat. It's a mahogany body Strat with a maple neck, and a Telecaster that is a mahogany body. There's a guitar out there that I call the Phoenix Neo, which is my own body design. It's a little bit more ergonomic than most guitar bodies are.
So we're going to welcome Charlie Eggleston, the coordinator of advanced filmmaking at Fanshawe College. Fanshawe, of course, is a sponsor in this category to present the winner of the short documentary.
Wow. Congratulations, first off, to all the wonderful films and the filmmakers who made them. It was wonderful to see some of the films that I saw flash across the screen here in person in the theater, which is great. It was also wonderful to be a part of some of these films, coming to be as a coordinator in advanced filmmaking at Fanshawe. There were a number of these documentaries that were actually produced in our program. Amongst other films in other categories that were shown as well. So congratulations, everybody. Without further ado, can I have the envelope, please? Oh, beautiful. The winner is Cod Story, director Noah Wojcinski.
It's heavy, okay?
Okay, cool. Well, Noah couldn't make it because she's actually in Israel right now. I'm Lorenza, I'm the producer of Cod Story, and on behalf of Noah and the rest of our very, very small crew, and I guess myself as well, we just like to say thanks, because this really does actually mean a lot to us, because I was thinking the other day, I'm just happy that people are getting to see the film, and this is just a nice accessory.
So congratulations again to Cod Story. Wonderful. So we're going to move on to narrative shorts now. We had, an incredible group of narrative shorts this year, each with their own language and their own style. This was also, of course, a difficult category for our jurors, so we're going to take a look at some of the highlights from this category.
I now baptize you in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Wow, can you imagine living in a place like this?
A planet and the star collide. A beautiful and blinding light. No one lives, but we survive.
Someone keeps touching my stuff and moving things around.
When?
When I'm not here.
Each feather of this badge represents one day of this trip. And each day presents a test.
Oh, yeah. Boom, that hits the spot. Forgot how good these fries are. I'm telling you.
"12 counts of sexual harassment?"
I'm not sure I understand.
Because it sounds to me like I'm being fired.
Absolutely.
You don't fit the copycat culture.
I'm sorry, Winfrey.
Make your eyes look dead. I'm Lowry.
I'm Joe.
I'm Amanda, here to take you through your step-by-step guide to introducing AI into your business.
Imagine you're 19. It's cold. You're lost and alone.
I just have to ask you a few questions first. Is that okay? Can you tell me anything about your hopes and dreams for the future? I try not to think about the future recently.
What?
I'm sorry, okay?
You stood me up.
I told you I forgot.
And I don't believe you.
Go get him, Tiger. Our next James Dean.
Can I get one of those?
Hey, here's your locker.
Shit, I'm so sorry. I'll get it.
You can't just blame gay people for exposing too much skin. I mean, I've seen popcorns right down there on that beach, wearing bikini bottoms not much bigger than a thong. I know you ain't trying to tell me all them girls is gay too.
You're right.
I'm not a robot. Give me another one.
Hello, hello. Testing 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hello? Can anybody hear me?
They will let you know if they need help.
What about romance?
Glad you read
That's
Let me read this.
It's gonna get hot. Those things get white hot. And they
Just listen to it. Just give it a chance. Just a quick chance.
Congratulations to everyone who submitted a film. And we're going to welcome Romy Guillem, a founding board member who will present the award on behalf of PwC. That's a sponsor as well for this category.
Hi.
One of the great things about film festivals like this one is it gives an opportunity to people who produce short films, not just to share them with the audience, but to experience their film on a big screen with a live audience. And so I think that's one of the great things about our festival and festivals in general. And it's amazing to see, I got to see many of these films. I love short films, and so I look forward to announcing the winner of this award. Thank you. Best Short Film. And give it the effect. The winner is 10th Generation director Matthew Downs.
This is heavy.
Okay, thank you. Congratulations, Matthew.
Hi, thank you. I want to first thank the festival team, from the screening committee all the way to the staff that have made this event possible. I'd also like to thank the judges and the jury of the short narrative category. And lastly, I just want to speak a little bit about the film. This is based on a true story. It's a very tragic true story. And if you got a chance to see the film and you'd like to do something about it, I would highly recommend reinvesting in your community and donating to Jones Place in London, Ontario, which helps young women who are struggling with housing insecurity. So, yes, thank you very much.
To Matthew and the 10th Generation team. What an exceptional film, and of course it will continue on its journey on the festival circuit. So up next is our animation category, and this year we had 4 absolute gems that made the final selections. We're going to take a look now at the official selections.
Ew, get out of here! The night went by so fast, and tomorrow's like forever from now.
Into the forest where legends reside. Bring back thy form, carve likeness in wood. Let love guide thee, for time is fast waning. All will be lost when the daylight is done. Cherish the memories, flame in your hearts, for forgiveness takes work.
I'd like to welcome Chris Pern, the judge for the category, to present the winner on behalf of the sponsor, Digital Extremes.
Thank you. Animation is really hard to make, and if you've had a chance to check out these films this year, they're all wonderful, and they take you to worlds that reflect back on who we are as storytellers and people. And I just, for someone who's from this part of the world, I just really want to thank the Forest City Film Festival for supporting these artists and for allowing them to find an audience. So thank you. And the winner is, figure this thing out. The Star Mill by Daniel Blake. It's heavy. It's heavy? Okay. And Daniel's probably drawing right now, so I'm going to accept the award on his behalf. So thank you, everybody.
So thank you, Chris, and congratulations to the crew from the Star Mill, an absolute work of art. And we're going to move on now to Western Arts and Humanities Screenwriting Competition. Of course, we love this year's screenplays. 19 submissions came in, so the difficulty in narrowing it down is a testament to the talent in our region. I'd like to welcome Michelle Mill, Dean of Arts and Humanities, to tell us a bit more about the award and announce the top 3 winners.
Thanks very much, Rebecca.
Did I say Michelle?
You did.
Michael.
It's Michael. It's a great pleasure and a great honor to be presenting this award once again. Arts and Humanities at Western has been supporting this particular competition since there was such a competition at the Forest City Film Festival. There's less to see because this competition supports the fundamental moment, right? When we move from the idea, which has to be there to start any project, any film, and then somebody has to say, how are we going to put this together? And then they have to write the script. So congratulations to everyone who has the imagination and the creativity to take an idea and then give it flesh through words. The three finalists tonight are Chameleon by Pat Brown. In this script, a classic noir with the script is a classic noir with a twist. A self-loathing cop can't protect his new lover without betraying himself to his fellow officers who are determined to destroy his kind. The second one is Dilation by Mike Sheriff. When a routine eye exam destroys her vision, a fiercely independent naval aviator struggles to accept her alienated family's help and rebuild her shattered life. And last, The Path to Me by Karen Hendry. While walking the ancient paths of England in search of herself, a menopausal mother ends up in a small coastal town where she's forced to confront her own unresolved issues and unchecked hormones. And the winner will be in this envelope. Thank you so much. All right. There you go. And the winner is Chameleon by Pat Brown. It's heavy. I got it. Okay, all right. Thank you. You get to keep both of these. Okay. That's a little heavy.
Well, I would really like to thank everyone for this unexpected surprise. When I first started writing screenplays, I could never have written this script. And if I had written it, it would certainly have never gone anywhere. So it's really nice to see that we have a voice these days. We can express it and have it appreciated. So I'd like to thank you all. For this heavy.
So congratulations to Pat, and thank you, Michael. We're going to move on to the music video competition. And this category is in its third year at the festival. And the music video night is a really, really great night and was one of the hot tickets, of course, of this year's festival. I'd like to welcome Kennedy Kimber Johnson to the stage, one of the coordinators of the music video night, to present the winner.
Hello, everyone. So this year we had a wonderful selection of music videos from across the region. We had 14 music videos that were all screened last night at our music video night at Kellogg's. It was a great night, 14 videos, 2 live performances. It's definitely something you don't want to miss next year. So music videos is a really unique category where music and film really intersect. It's one category we get such a variety in film, in music, in story, and in style. And so with that, I'll ask for the envelope. Right, and the winner for a music video is Hurt So Bad, director Paula Vergara.
It's heavy. It's heavy. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Show me that you care at all. Show me what you
Thank you. This is a big surprise. I want to thank my team, half and half, and my crew for being so patient with my crazy ideas with this, especially my husband who does all the VFX. And you know, I wanted her to be in space, and he almost killed me for the idea, but thank you so much. And yes, and the festival, and congratulations to everyone else who participated at the festival. Thank you.
Congratulations to Bella and the Hurt So Bad team. So this afternoon we had 6 teams of filmmakers, each pitched their film concept to 4 esteemed judges. And this was for the biggest feature film pitch prize in Canada, $60,000. Now we are giving a cash grant of $30,000 from Film London and $30,000 made up of goods and services from Whites, Sagecom, OI Art, Grey Owl Audio, Platform Law, Visible, and GAT PR. Please welcome Andrew Dodd from Film London to present this amazing prize.
Thanks, Rebecca. It was a year ago at this very event that I began my journey with Film London. And standing here now, I can without a doubt say that my favorite part of the last 12 months has been getting to know and working with all the people in this room and all the artists and filmmakers out there in London. Film London's mission is to grow the film and TV industry in our city and allow all of us to not only learn and live here, but to work here as well. And working towards that goal, we're proud to stand alongside our friends at the Forest City Film Festival and partner on Project Pitch. It's now my honor to announce the recipients of the Project Pitch Grand Prize. As you heard, a funding award valued at $60,000 for a project that will shoot at least 50% of a feature film in London over the next year or so. Our panel of guest judges have deliberated and have informed me that the recipient of this year's Project Pitch Grand Prize is Farhan Muradi for his film Cry Wolf.
Wow. Thank you very much. Thank you to everybody involved, to everyone who pitched, to the judges. Thank you to the organizers. And I also just wanted to give a quick shout out to the people of Iran who, if you haven't seen in the news, they've been protesting an oppressive government for the last few months following the death of an Iranian woman named Mahsa Amini. So please educate yourselves, look it up. Shout outs to them. And hopefully the film can be dedicated to them once it's made. Thanks a lot.
What is he going to do with that thing? It's crazy. All right, so congratulations to Farhan, of course, as well. I'd like the last 2 categories to celebrate tonight are the features. So the documentary feature category this year had a wide range of subject matter, from cats to horses, adoption to death. So let's have a quick recap of the category, and I would like to welcome Norman DeBono, board member and from the London Free Press, to present the winner. Are we watching a trailer first? Did I miss that? No. Yes. Yes. There we go. Sorry.
I really needed music growing up. I'm the youngest of 4 boys, so it's a very loud household.
We got a letter saying, denied, you have 15 days to leave the country. Ultimately, every cell in my body was telling me to get on that horse and ride home.
When Philippe told me he was gonna do Canada to Brazil, I didn't believe.
There's nothing posed about Junkhouse. They lived the rock and roll lifestyle.
That's where I was reborn. I dreamed myself into the next phase of my life.
We
you want to use that one. Ja, vi kan från tisdagen, jag har alltid fisdagen. Nu är först nu innan där.
29 years of vigils and poems and laying flowers has not stopped the killing. We need to do something different.
The long game is ending violence against women, not managing it. It's ending it.
This is a beauty pageant. This is a beauty show.
Okay, we're going to be in for a pretty exciting day.
But then they made a documentary about us.
This is one of the finest cats I've ever judged.
When the movie came out, life was different.
I realized more and more that I grew up creating a self, moment by moment, until fiction became to me what water is to a fish. The only way I know how to tell the truth is to make a fiction out of it.
Norman D'Amano with the Free Press.
Thank you, Rebecca. And before we get into the presentation, I just want to remind the winners that in addition to the award, there's a $500 check that goes with the win. And please see us in the box office after the presentation to pick up your check. So the Free Press is very happy, very proud to sponsor this category. Of course, documentary is a kind of a film journalism. It's very important. And I think we've seen in their selection of films today exactly why that's so. It runs a gamut of so many different categories and so many different types of film. There was initially this, in the past, this category has had about 5 nominees, but this year there are 7 because the work has been so outstanding. So very happy to present the award to, envelope please. The Long Rider, director Sam Cisterna, Sean Cisterna. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. Wow, thank you so much. Yeah, our film is the story of Felipe Leite, a young gentleman who decides to ride a pair of horses from Canada to Brazil, all when he's kicked out of our country and in an effort to get back home to his family. So yeah, this is for all those people who decide to take that first step on a daunting journey. So thank you to the Forest City Film Festival and for this wonderful award. Thank you.
Congratulations, Sean, and thanks to Norm. The Long Rider, of course, is an incredible film, and we are proud to give this exceptional feature documentary the top documentary prize this year. So it's time now for the Feature Narrative Award. This category had 5 strong films and such creative storylines, truly edge of your couch viewing. So let's look at a recap.
These days, there are 2 types of Iranian immigrants. Those who left Iran before the revolution and those who left Iran after the revolution.
I don't know what you expected here when you came, but culturally we're too different.
This virus feeds on oxygen molecules in the water that we drink, making water consumption toxic and eventually fatal.
Of all the teams around the world, you might be the closest to a breakthrough.
You just get adopted now? I'm an adult, so no. I'm sure if you Google it, it's a thing. Everything's a thing.
Is it okay that I called you kiddo?
70% of violent offenders have a history of animal abuse. Right now, we have someone living in our community that is exhibiting all of these signs.
You made a mistake. Make up for it. That's the best you can do.
Aren't you that guy who killed that dude in a car accident?
There's a kid! It's Ava's kid.
I cannot change the past.
So to announce the winner, please welcome Nancy Branscombe, board chair of this festival.
Thanks, Rebecca, and thanks to all of you for attending all weekend tonight. Thank you for your support in year 7 of our Forest City Film Festival, our Forest City Youth Film Festival, our Ontario Screen Creators Conference, and our inaugural year of the Ontario Youth Film Festival. We can't do this without you, and your support means everything. Dorothy already thanked the sponsors earlier, so I won't do that again. I want to also thank, on behalf of the board of directors, an incredible team of staff and volunteers who pulled this all together. There's a lot of work, sometimes not much thanks, but they do it because of their love and commitment to our festival. And because of this, I truly believe we punch above our weight in London with this little festival. On behalf of the board, I want to also thank someone very special, the unsung hero and great visionary and key person for us at the film festival, our executive director, Dorothy Downs. Rarely does anyone I meet blow me away like Dorothy has, working with her over the past, 18 months or so. Her vision, starting 7 years ago, her single-minded purpose to make sure this is a tremendous success for the City of London and Southwestern Ontario, her tireless effort all year round, but especially this week, her energy and enthusiasm is truly amazing, by starting a tiny festival 7 years ago to what we have today. Dorothy leads her team with gusto and always tries to find ways, large and small, to make this festival better and better each year. Please join me in congratulating Dorothy and her team on another amazing year. So on behalf of the board and the festival, it's my great honor to present the winner for the feature film. Thank you. Butterflies. Ash Grove, directed by Jeremy Lalonde.
It's heavy.
Thank you so much from the Ash Grove team to the festival for not only inviting us, but also this award is so lovely. This is my first time attending the Forest City Film Festival in person, and I have to say it's an amazing festival. So for those that live locally, cherish it, support it, because festivals like this are uncommon. The way you bring in outsiders like myself in the industry, and you have these wonderful panels, and the way you just connect your audiences and your filmmakers together is really special and unique, and so celebrate it. And again, thank you so much for this. If the film is screening again, I guess, later on tonight. It's 7 o'clock tonight, so come and check it out if you haven't yet. Otherwise, I think it's on the online portal, and otherwise it's going to be released in December. So thank you so much.
Congratulations, Jeremy and the entire team of Ash Grove, and thanks to Nancy as well. Huge congratulations to all of our winners tonight. It's great to see so much talent here. Now, the Old Oak Properties is proud to support the arts in London and has sponsored the Audience Choice Award since the festival began. This year, the festival has screened more than 60 films that qualify for the Old Oak Audience Choice Award. We've already received hundreds of votes for these films, but the films are still available on demand until October 30th. So we're collecting audience votes from you still until October 31st. We will be back on the FCFF social channels on November 1st to announce the winner of the Audience Choice Award. So do be sure to tune in next week to see our Old Oak Audience Choice Award winner. So thanks so much for joining us, and good night.